those who are upright, who do justly, who speak the truth within their hearts, who do not slander others or wrong them or bring shame upon them, who give their word and come what may, do not detract, who do not exploit others, who never take bribes. Those who live in this way shall never be shaken. We're here for a sad and difficult occasion to say goodbye, which is one of the most difficult things we can ever do, but also to pay tribute, to honour the memory, and if possible to celebrate the life, the remarkable life of Mala, daughter of Morris and Leah, Moshe Leah. Mala, was that a Jewish name as well? Did you have a Hebrew name? Jewish name? Malka Bas Moshe Leah. Who'd gone to eternal rest at the age of 95. And she leaves behind a family who really loved her. Son, husband, they married 67 years. Laura, Jeffrey, Elizabeth Ann, and granddaughter Elizabeth Margaret. And I should mention, of course, we talked about in the late family, whom I'm not sure if I didn't know his mom, but Helen, the New Jersey, Helen and Martin and Frida, and of course George as well. And we talked about how she, as you said, we were just talking about her origins in Drahichin, which is now in Belarus, and it was Poland. Drahichin, 27 ways of pronouncing the name. And we know what happened to the Jewish people in Eastern Europe. She was one of those who managed to get to, or be taken to, or be sent to Siberia, and survive there. From everything you told me, the word to me, for her, the word survive is too mild. She doesn't survive. She survive is just continuing. But the energy and the strength that we talked about was part of her nature. To me, there's something of triumph in this. I don't mean in the sense of boasting or showing off, but of facing circumstances that are so awful and so difficult, and rising above them by sheer force of energy and will and determination, and helping others to do so, because there's a lot of love involved in this as well. You told me that she used to compare the weather in Chicago to Siberia. It was a comparison, right? What would you say about the weather? If it wasn't so cold, what would you say?
It's not quite Siberia, but there were winters in Chicago where she said it was worse than
It's
Siberia.
worse than Siberia, yes. I've had other people say this as well. So at the end of the war, they were in Munich, I think Breslau first, and then Munich, and made many friends there, many of whom came to Chicago, and there was this whole group of friends, including the Schimmels, whom I knew very, very well, Sam and Chaya Schimmel. They were members of my congregation, and I was very, very, very close to them. Lived first on the south side in Hyde Park, and then moved north to Rogers Park, and then finally to Skokie. Now, when we were talking, actually, we were asking Sai before about how Sai and Lillien and Mala met. You said you remembered something about a date at Pizzeria Uno. Is that? I'm not sure this.
It simply came up in a debate between my mother and myself many years ago as to whether the pizza from Giordano's or Uno's was better. And she was reflecting upon the time she'd gone out to dinner with my father.
Yes. You also said she was a good person to debate with because she would express her opinions
with, without reluctance.
It was a good preparation for marriage because I got used to losing debates.
Everybody
Can
did.
you, are you saying this just because your wife is not here, or would you say it in her presence
I
as
will
well?
say her presence. as well.
Okay, good. So we're safe then.
Okay.
Anyone can report this to his wife, to Elizabeth Ann. There'll be no consequences. You went, of course, you went to Niles East, which I told Jeff yesterday. Among Niles East did not exist that long, if you look at the actual length of years of school. But there were 2 Nobel Prize winners who got to school. You knew about that?
Yeah, I think they're in my field, actually.
One is, one isn't. I think one of them is in chemistry, Horwitz and Chaffee. One's in chemistry.
Yeah, but I don't know about Horvitz.
Oh, you know him, I see. And then the other one is in it's physiology or medicine, that was the other one. Anyway, so you do actually know that. You're the first person from Niles East I've told this to who actually knows about it.
Well, it's funny because I met him at a meeting,
Yes.
and we were just walking along, and he said, "Where are you from?" And I told him, and he said, "Where did you go to high school?" And then he said, "Where did you go to grammar school?" So he also went to East Prairie.
I
So,
see.
Yeah.
So, my goodness.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, you had your bar mitzvah at Lincolnwood Congregation. I don't think they were giving bat mitzvahs then in those days.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I was not a very good Hebrew school student.
I see. Okay, well, you made up for it in other fields. Now, we were talking about how, first of all, it's amazing. You know, for me, there are only 24 hours in a day, for most of us. And you were telling me how she had a household with, well, here's a household, which she ran. She baked wonderful things, Baumkuchen, you told me about that, chocolate nut cake. And you, as you explained to me, desserts were not only her forte, she wasn't one for making, but in the scale of importance, they were to her, they were rose above everything else. You said if it was up to her, if it had been up to her, dinner would have begun and ended with desserts. And in fact, later on, I think you'd ask her, and you asked her, what did she have for dinner? Was it ice cream or something like that?
Yeah.
Chocolate ice cream became a favorite meal for her.
That was a meal. That was a meal.
Well, it was what she would,
Yes.
yes.
And in fact, in your freshman year at MIT, she sent you chocolate cake, which you shared with some of your fellow debaters, right? Or you wanted to share with some of them, except that Larry Summers, who has since become very, very famous, when you offered him some of the cake, to him some meant the larger amount. But anyway, so her baked goods were not only in Chicago, but they went to the East Coast for you. But anyway, you told me about how she ran the household wonderfully. But at the same time, she went and got 2 master's degrees. One in public health and one in Russian. And I think you said one of them she got from what was then the Circle campus, or was the other one from there as well?
I don't remember.
Yeah. And this is while you're in high school, or junior high, high school, and she's running a household, and she's doing this at the same time. That's why I said about 24 hours in a day. Some people seem to have more than that. I don't know how they do it. And she was one of them. And this, not just ability, there's ability and there's purposiveness or purposefulness. There's native ability, and you can also have a kind of determination. So she had both. And you may have inherited the first, but you certainly learned or imbibed the second. So that both, as you said, you use these words which are very precise. They actually describe something precise, and the words themselves are precise. You said diligence and detail, and this you have from her, and it's been part of your life. So you really entered into your inheritance while she was she taught at Loyola, what's it called? Loyola Academy for a bit. But then, of course, Sai, who was a wonderful diamond setter, also sold jewelry, and you taught this young man here about how to do certain things with diamonds. And then you taught, right? You communicated this to your mother, to Mother. And then she was in the business with you.
Yes.
And brought all the native
She
skills.
was wonderful.
She brought all the native skill and determination that she had in every department of life
That's correct.
into the business. So this is, you know, there's some people in different departments of life, they're different sort of personalities. They really are. You see, you know, when they communicate with people, they're one way. When they study, they're another way, and so on. But she is of a piece. There's one or two major characteristics which, in fact, and I use that word in the best sense, every single thing that she does in all different departments of life. And that was her. She was very protective of the family. Heaven help anyone who tried to do anything bad to anyone in the family. She was the oldest and of the sisters, the siblings, and that was part of her role that she played. When Elizabeth arrived, she's a golden child. This was, as you told me, she would light up when she saw her in person, when she'd be on FaceTime, when she'd see pictures of her. And Elizabeth, you were a ballerina from this, I understand, an extraordinary one. And Elizabeth is a wonderful ballerina. As you said, the ballerina part of her you don't think comes from you. I don't think you're not.
If it does, it's on the X chromosome, and it's a recessive gene.
It's a recessive gene. It's a recessive gene. Recessive gene ballerina.
I should have remembered that at the time.
Well, in any event, she's a wonderfully talented child, and you've encouraged her. And this...
That's her in the...
I know, yeah. And this... the joy that
This is here.
must have felt in not just having a grandchild, having a beautiful grandchild, but having one who's talented and who, as you said, she's already a polyglot, and she's multilingual now, and this, I know from what you told me, is a wonderful, wonderful joy. Travel was not her thing, as you told me. She did travel, but she would say, why do you want to go to France? It's French people, right? And she'd find similar objections to travel anywhere else. As you said, like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, you know, there's no place like home. Home. It's when she felt comfortable, she felt herself. Not at home, she felt this place out of sorts. Something doesn't feel right. I mean, you did. There was some travel that you did do. You went to Wisconsin a couple of times. Excuse me, worked in Montreal in '67, and Israel, in London, that makes me happy, in Florida. Laurie, you went to Italy with them. You took to France. You went to France. So, and you met them in France. And you showed the Loire Valley, right? Also full of French people, I understand.
It's unavoidable.
Sorry?
It's unavoidable.
It's unavoidable, yes, I know. Well, I suppose she could have said that when You could have said that, actually. It's all French people, but what can you do? The group, which, as you said, so many are gone now, just in the nature of things, time. The group that was in Munich, that was there, after all these friends, some of whom I knew, they're gone. This is a wonderful, this group of friends, being with them was something wonderful for all of them. They've been through some very terrible, unimaginable things. And they met afterwards and they gave each other warmth and friendship and strength afterwards. And so you have this remarkable, as you said, wonderful lady who, as I say, I see her in all these things, you know, she's, you know, we think of ourselves, and especially in the world we live in, you know, specialists. You know, I do this, I don't do this, I do this. I'm an expert in this. And with technology and what's going on now, I have a great fear that people, you know, the old saw that the specialist is someone who knows more and more about less and less. But she was the opposite of that. She was a specialist in whatever she did. You know, when you were speaking to me, I remember you were telling me about her academic achievements and her teaching and everything like that. And then you told me about her work with, you know, with jewelry, with diamonds. And when you were telling it to me, I remember I was shocked in a nice way. Oh my God, there's something else. And it could have been anything else. Because she had this mixture of talent and determination, you know, this unstoppability, I would say. And you said that she, at the end of her life, whatever she was going through, the end was peaceful. She was happy. You had her
You remember a lot.
well, I remember what you told me, but it resonated, and it's a wonderful story. It's a story of someone who can triumph over things that no human being should have to endure.
That's correct.
That no human being should have to endure. There's a saying in Yiddish, I can't remember the actual text, but what it says basically is, God, don't test me to the limit of my endurance, because actually the limit of our endurance for some people is very strong, but we should not have to be tested that way. And let me be very heretical, it's an indictment of God that we have to be. But she did. And I not only pay tribute to her, I'm in awe. And you were blessed, this is speaking with moderation, you were blessed to have this wonderful Jewish lady in your lives. This is a blessing beyond compare. And I hope and pray that in the time to come, the tear, we're going to tear those things, the tear in your heart, which feels overwhelming. It feels overwhelming. That will diminish, doesn't go away completely, but these other memories that I've spoken of, that you know much better than I do, and there are many, many more, that those will somehow grow and will give you a kind of warmth. Now the warmth is not just tinged, bathed in sadness, but in time to come, less of that sadness, there'll be more of that warmth. And of her I say, Tehenish matat surah, it's her chayim. Her chayim is life. May her soul be bound up in the bond of everlasting life. And to her I say, Malka bas Moshe v'Leah, Lechi b'shalom, gay and free. Go in peace. Have a lichting Gan Eden. May your repose be in paradise. You will never be forgotten. You'll always be remembered in love. By those who knew you and loved you, and those who knew you and you loved. Amen. Mismole David, Adonai Relo Echsa, Binoteshi Abitseini, Armenuchot, Yinaleini, Nafshi Shovei, Yanecheni B'magle Tzedek, L'ma'an Shemo, Gam Ki Elech B'Geitzon Mavet, Lo Yirara Ki Atem Mahadi, Shiftecha Mishanetecha, Eimein Lachamuni, Tarok Afanai Shulchan Eget Zeranai, Tishanet Tavashim Rashi, Kosire Vaya, Aktova Chesed, Yedefuni Kolimei Chayai, Bishavti Beveit Adonai, Liorek Yamim. That's the 23rd Psalm. I'm going to read it in English. If you'd like to, please join me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He guideth me in straight paths for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Now, if you can, please stand. I'm going to cut your ribbons and your sign of mourning, and I will say a bracha with you. Let me just put this down a little bit. I'll say a bracha with you that we say on these occasions when we suffer a loss. So we'll come together and we'll say it with me. The beginning is the beginning of every bracha, you know. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam dayan ha'emet, which means blessed be the true judge. That's what we say when we suffer a loss. And please
Thank you very much.
remain stand. Ilmale rachamim shalchein b'mramim hametzei menuchen echona tachat kanefei ashina b'marot kedoshim rorim ki zohar harakia masirim et nishmat malka bat Moshe v'Leah shalcha le'olamah Ma'avu shenagma litzag v'razkarat nishmata B'gan Eden tehei menukata Lachein balarachamim Yastireh v'seliknav le'olamim Yitzra b'yitzarachayim et nishmata Adonai nachlata V'tanu v'shalom mishkava V'namar Amen. Compassionate God, eternal Spirit of the universe, grant perfect rest in your sheltering presence among the holy and pure, who shine as the brightness of the firmament, unto the soul of Mala Lillien, the daughter of Morris and Leah, who has ended eternity and in whose memory we offer charity. May her repose be in paradise. O God of mercy, let her find refuge in your eternal presence, and let her soul be bound up in the bond of everlasting life. God is her inheritance. May she rest in peace. And let us say,